Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the ElementalMaker. Today, just a bit of shop talk here. So, YouTube has finally started attacking a few of the videos here. My top earning video, the one on making aluminum powder, was fully demonetized. Over the past few months, it's slowly been declining, so I knew they were kind of targeting it. And yesterday, it took a complete crap. I'll post a picture here. Yeah, not really surprising, you know. Kind of figured that was going to happen eventually, especially with that particular video. But, you know, nonetheless, that one video alone was earning, you know, a pretty fair amount to help pay for these videos and you know, have some fun in the shop here. Not surprising, but it still hurts. Yeah, you know, this whole day and age of, you know, not being able to play Baby, It's Cold Outside, and, you know, gender-neutral bathrooms. Surprised you have one in your house? Can't say I'm surprised the video got demonetized, you know. It happens, I was expecting it, but nonetheless, it still hurts. You know, that kind of got me thinking, this channel walks a bit of a razor's edge, you know, in terms of, what we're doing here, and you know, whether YouTube considers it okay or not. And seeing what Cody did with his backup channel, Codys Lab. If you're not familiar with Codys Lab, go check him out. He is phenomenal. But you know, YouTube was giving him a very tough time, and he ended up making a backup channel, Codys Lab. Kind of walking in his footsteps. I'm also creating a backup channel, which I will post a link to. I don't have anything up there yet, don't have any subscribers, so if it looks empty, you know, you're still at the right place. It's just, got to get some videos up there. I think, you know, in addition to being a backup channel, I might do some more, you know, family-friendly experiments. Just stuff that, you know, if you guys have kids out there, can't do all this kind of stuff with them. You can get away with the rocket test stand, but making some of the other stuff we have, it's not really appropriate for, you know, kids. Of course, young boys love this sort of stuff. That's what got me into chemistry and engineering. So what I'm doing here, just as a little shop update, so you can see, quite a few of you guys asked about the nozzle erosion on the last test. I didn't show the nozzles afterwards. You can see the 3/4 engine, despite creating a lot of thrust, did suffer some major nozzle erosion, big time. So I'm working on a couple, you know, compositions to trying to add aluminum oxide and additional grog, that sort of stuff, to limit the nozzle erosion. Possibly down the road, what I might want to do is actually, you know, I have the lathe, I have a bunch of graphite rods. I could probably just get away with machining a couple little graphite inserts. You know, graphite's not going to deteriorate whatsoever. Stuff is beautiful. And then just epoxy them in, and then put the propellant grain behind that, and maybe use a hot glue bulkhead or maybe epoxy bulkhead to hold everything in place. Just basically putting this board together rather than having it all on a breadboard. I wanted to clean it up, give it a better look, just streamlining the circuit a bit here. Nothing too special. Just doing some circuit testing here, and I think I got it dialed in. She seems to be working. Beautiful. That's it. So we now have a nice compact circuit board to work with, as opposed to the breadboard, which, breadboards, they have their place. They're phenomenal for prototyping, but when it comes to something in the field that's getting jostled around, you just can't use one of those long term. And while it worked for our first test, I wanted something a little more permanent, and hopefully with a little bit less noise, so we can get better readings. Now, in other news, the reason I'm also setting this up so that it's easy to interchange load cells, I happen to have a 50 kilogram load cell on the way. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what for, but I will just say there is one very generous viewer who happens to own a machine shop in one of my favorite states, West Virginia, and he's donating something pretty awesome to the channel. I'm not going to name him right now because I don't know if he wants to be anonymous or what. So in addition to the backup channel, I also opened up an Instagram account, so you guys can go follow me there, ElementalMaker. These little solderable breadboards are nice. Little pricey, but pretty darn nice. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening to me ramble here. And I will see you guys next time. Got some good stuff in the works, and I think we're going to have some pretty cool projects up ahead. If you check down in the description below, I have links to both backup channel and the Instagram account. Hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you next time.